Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Movement Radio. I am Chip Hazard.
I'm Talon Williams.
And I'm Roger Sierra. And today is going to be still a sports day, but it's going to be a different blend. We're actually going to cover some of the top sports animes for beginners. We're trying to blend both pop culture and just our regular sports fans here. So, though most wouldn't expect sports animes to be the medium's most exciting genre, which it is, there are plenty of excellent series that immerse the viewer throughout well-written drama and action-packed matches. And instead of using cool power systems or magical weaponry, sports animes applies the high-stakes action of shonen to every sports imaginable. And whether it's the traditional sports like volleyball or something unorthodox like ping pong, the anime's portrayal allows viewers to fall in love with every sport. And the best sports animes have lovable characters who share interesting dynamics, and teammates have a specific relationship, as do rival teams. Now, this list was updated technically March 7th here again recently this year, so about a month ago by Sarah Morton. And it's included more recent animes that have just come out from the beginning of the year. And these are all stuff that you can stream on Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, iDive, Funimation, HBO Max, whatever else places that actually have anime now. But let's go ahead and go into the first one.
All right.
Talon?
Yep, I'll go into the first one. The first one, and please forgive me, I may butcher a couple of these episodes' names, and I do apologize. The first one we're going to talk about tonight is Inazuma 11. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
Inazuma 11. Okay, with 127 episodes to its credit. Now, Inazuma 11 is a heartwarming anime about soccer that revolves around themes like teamwork and friendship. Endo Manoru, the protagonist, is a talented goalie who works with his friend to recruit members for his school's soccer club. The club will be shut down if they don't get enough members in time. This anime is definitely underrated, but still one of the best sports animes to watch, especially for avid fans of the subgenre. It's perfect for fans of Blue Lock who want something a little tamer after season one ends. Like I said, I mean, anime and sports blending it together. I mean, it sounds like something I want to definitely look into. Have you guys watched this? Have you guys heard anything about this one?
I have. I did watch it. It's a very good one for very casual anime fans. And 127 episodes seems long, but it actually isn't. You can get through that probably about a week, depending on how much time you dedicate to it. But
are they 22 or 45-minute episodes?
They're 22.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's depending on the time you dedicate to it. But no, it is overall pretty interesting. It does give you a good basics to soccer. I mean, I guess it would be good for beginners overall for them to get into anime with too. And it does, like I said, give a good basics to just soccer in general.
Okay. And there's also a video game series that goes along with it too.
Yeah, Japan makes series in almost all their sports animes.
That's awesome.
Do you have anything on? Have you seen this one?
No, I haven't. I will say that I kind of cheated and looked ahead at the list.
You're not supposed to do that.
I know.
Y'all get on to me for doing it all the time.
Well, hey, most of these are on my list to watch.
Right.
I've seen a few of them, so but this is definitely one that's on my list. It looks very shonen-esque, so I'm a big fan of the shonen manga or anime.
Right. It says you could watch it on Hulu, so definitely something I'm looking into. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Get my pen out of my wallet.
Hulu and Crunchyroll.
And Crunchyroll, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But I guess we can move on to the next one. You want to take that one, Chip?
Yeah, I got it. Next up is a baseball anime called One Outs. It has 25 episodes to its credit. And as I said, One Outs is an anime about baseball that demonstrates why the sport isn't just a physical battle, it is also psychological. Tawa Tokuchi, a gifted pitcher and talented protagonist, is especially adept in using mind games to get what he wants, whether it's a victory on the field or a way to boost his reputation. The Lycoans are an obscure team struggling to succeed in the league, and they recruit Tawa, I'm sorry, as a last hope. One Outs is an excellent sports anime with the same cerebral intensity of Kakiguri and Death Note.
So
As long as it don't have a bullshit ending.
Has either one of you watched this one?
No, I have not.
I have not, but I'm definitely going to look into it.
It is astounding. It's probably the third best baseball anime in my opinion. It is a really good starter one, and like it's 25 episodes, 22-minute episodes each. Pretty easy flowing story, and they actually have a second series. It's still One Ounce, but it's like One Ounce second, so it's different lineage, but it's still like the same basis overall. Really interesting overall, and for people who don't really like baseball but like want to get into it, this is a good one to start with. It does give you a general basis, and for baseball fans, this is definitely one to watch because it's really fast paced, really intense, and it does show both aspects of the sport, of the psychological and the physical to it.
That's all. That's definitely one I have to check out for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. All right. Well,
We'll
let's
go
move
ahead
on to
and-
the next one. Yeah.
So the next one on the list is Suruni Kazumai High School Kyudo Club. And Kyudo is Japanese archery, and unlike normal archery, Kyudo incorporates martial arts. So Suruni stars Minato, and Minato is a Kyudo prodigy who takes a break in middle school after realizing that he'd never be free from Hayake, or involuntary releasing an arrow. So he's just muscle memory. So Minato picks up his bow again after a new Kyudo club opens in his high school. And he decides to join the club and reunite with Seiya and Ryuhei, his childhood friends. Minato falls back in love with Kyudo and helped his team go to nationals. It's only 13 episodes long. I want to say it's on Crunchyroll. I can't remember where I watched it, but it's really great. It's super easy to watch. Only 13 episodes. Quick flow story, and actually has really good, interesting just aspects of archery that, I mean, I'm not really big into archery, but it's a quick watch and it's very interesting to watch. I didn't know there was a difference in Japanese archery until I watched this.
Yeah, I actually did know there was a difference, not from the anime. Just, I don't know. I've always been intrigued by the Japanese culture.
Yep.
So I did some research and found that out.
I mean,
what a
it's a
nerd.
it's like like I said, it's like a blending of martial arts and a blending of archery. So it'd be like someone cutting a backflip, shooting the arrow at the time, making it hit the bullseye, like weird shit like that. Is it kind of in that same vein, or is it more? Am I looking at the wrong way? Okay.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
the wrong way. It's not like
Okay.
that.
All right. Hey, like some Bruce Lee, Tony Jaa, just all of a sudden, but I
It's
don't
not
know.
like they're fighting each other and doing archery.
That would be cool though. But anyway. All right. So moving on from this one, we're gonna move on to Megalobox.
Megalobox. Yep.
Megalobox, there you go. 13 episodes. And Megalobox is a dystopian sports anime that combines the subgenre of cyberpunk elements and mecha to create a unique premise. Megalobox takes place in the bleak future where the poor must go head to head in the ring. However, they have to wear metal exoskeletons to enhance their skills and ensure that their opponent truly feels the impact of each punch. Holy shit. Megalobox, unsurprisingly, takes a very dark turn and makes meaningful commentary of themes of loss and classism. Megalobox's unique take on boxing made it a critically acclaimed series. Just by the just by what I just read, I gotta watch this. Like
On
just by what I
Netflix.
just read, that sound okay. I'm definitely. I got Netflix, so it's definitely a
Yeah.
plus.
And they
Did you
definitely
guys?
announced the second season, which is fucking amazing.
Awesome.
Oh,
Did you
that's
guys?
great.
So did you guys enjoy it then?
I love it. I mean, I liked it when I first watched it because I didn't know it was one of those ones that just recommended when I was watching on Netflix. I was finishing up JoJo and it popped up and I watched it and I just marathoned it all the way through right there and there. Like it's 13 simple episodes to get through.
That's awesome. Are they also 22 episodes, 22 minutes?
24, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're between like the 22 to 35 maybe mark, I think is what it was. Like I finished it probably in 4.5 hours maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an easy day to get through.
I'll probably watch this either tonight or tomorrow, one or the other.
But yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty fun to get through. It does over exaggerate some things, but it does have really good boxing. Like it does teach you like basics in boxing, so stuff here and there. But the big aspect of it is the social commentary, which is really cool overall because it doesn't get too over preachy on anything, but it does give you the feel of what these people are truly fighting for.
Right. Right. I'm
And
definitely
the
have to check
action,
it out.
the action's really great overall too. It's very smooth.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, if we don't have anything else to speak about this, let's move on to the very next one on the list. Chip, that's you.
Next up, we're going to talk about Burning Kabaddi. Now, Kabaddi is an obscure team sport with a focus on offensive play. Though it seems like it's about tackling and raiding, Kabaddi requires constant observation and excellent strategic skill. It is a high-context sport that gets players' adrenaline pumping. Even if someone had no prior knowledge of Kabaddi before watching Burning Kabaddi, they'd definitely be compelled to play afterwards.
We've talked about this on our obscure sports.
We have, and that's why this is one that's definitely on my list. Because when we talked about obscure sports, we looked up some videos of Kabaddi, and that's when I learned about this anime. And unfortunately, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will before the end of the year for sure.
I did watch it. Well, I didn't watch all of it. I watched the first 3 episodes. It's really cool. I was watching it. I was just coming out, so I didn't actually get to catch up to it. Well, I guess I'll just go back since it is only 12 episodes long. I didn't know it was that short.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check it out too.
I guess we'll go on to the next one on the list. And it's another soccer one, Al Ashi. But Al Ashi is an enthralling series about soccer and animated by Production IG. Al Ashi tells the story of Ashito Aoi, who's earned a reputation of being a reckless player with no regard for his teammates. He's a one-man army on the field and carry his team to victory single-handedly. However, that changed after an opponent provoked Ashito into an argument. And Ashito lost his temper and constituted the game since his coach had to bench him over his outburst. His team had no success in the tournament without Ashito, and Ashito was given a second chance after Tatsuya, a youth team coach, reached out to him because he wanted to foster his potential. He invited him to try out for his team in Tokyo, and Ashito soon learns that he's not the only good player, so he has to step up if he wants to succeed. So this one is, I only watched like the first 5 episodes. I didn't get all the way through it, but it's definitely a good. It's more of a. I don't want to consider it a beginner one. I consider like the next level, like novice, because it does get more intricate on soccer. So I mean, if you already have an interest in soccer, you'll definitely like to watch it. If you're hesitant about it, I wouldn't start with it, but I definitely would watch it after learning a little bit more about the sport. But the animation on it is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, the animation looks beautiful. So this is basically the story of this young man who is amazing at soccer, has an outburst, something happens, and then his team just sucks without him, basically. But then he goes and plays for the Tokyo team, and he realizes that he's not the only good player. So it's almost like with this team, he was kind of the big fish in a small pond. Now he's swimming with sharks in a sense, kind of.
Well,
Is that the general idea, or is that the?
I mean, is they're at a tournament. He's the best. They're winning because of him. But then he gets penalized, so he has to get taken out of the game. His team loses. He gets reached out by a youth national team like coach. So he has to actually go against other good national players. So he's okay. He goes from being like top tier to being middle of the pack and has to get better.
I mean, yeah. So it's basically let's bring you down to size and let's see if you can, climb the ranks again, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So story of redemption, basically.
Not really redemption, but it's more like it's sort of a Japanese thing where it's reach your maximum potential kind of thing. I don't know how to explain. I don't think there's really an American way of explaining it besides just you're an athlete, you got to be the best, so you got to do what you got to do to be the best. But Japanese, I think they have a term for it. I can't remember what it is, but it's a very tropey kind of thing in sports animes to begin with.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Regardless, I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
All right. And I think you're next.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. The next one is Amanchu. I want to say that's how it's pronounced.
Amanchu, I believe. This one I don't know anything about. So.
Okay, all right. Amanchu, it's 12 episodes long. Amanchu is a scuba diving focused sport anime that came out in 2016 with 12 episodes and OVA. Each episode feels like its own little adventure. Friendship is a major part of the show, like many other great sports animes are. Pakari and Teko are the show's leading duo. One is very shy while the other is very excitable and has a quirky personality. Plus, Teko doesn't even know how to swim at first. The series will certainly make viewers want to... sorry, you caught me off guard there. The series will certainly make viewers want to grab some scuba gear and give this sport a try. Roger, you said you had no knowledge of this. Am I correct?
I've not watched it. I know about it, but I've not watched it.
Okay.
I have not watched swimming animes, to be honest, so that's on me.
I've never heard of it, so I can't really divulge too much information.
Yeah, I can't swim, so I tend not to watch things that...
Maybe you should watch it so you can learn to swim.
So I just don't have the ability to swim. I love the water. I love to get into it, and
stop being so dense.
Dude,
no. Don't let Chip lie to you. He can swim. He just can't stop while he's swimming. He can get from point A to point B, but if he stops anywhere in the middle, he's just going down.
Wait, so you just drowned or something? Like what?
Yeah, like legit. I've taken swimming lessons and everything. Like, so if you put me in a pool, I can go from one side of the pool to the other, but if you want me to stop in the middle and tread water, I just cannot do it.
Oh, so you just don't know how to tread water. That's fine. We can teach you that.
Oh, I've tried. I've gone to the Y and taken lessons and everything. Like, it just, as soon as I stop, like, so paddling, it doesn't work.
Are you like, do your legs not work or something? Like, try to just kick it as hard as you can. Like,
I don't know what it is. Like, my brother-in-law did
your legs are just doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
They kick it real fast like this here.
Yeah. You're just doing this. And...
but my brother-in-law even did that old, like, traumatizing shit where he took me out in the middle of a lake and like
just junk you in there.
Yeah, he threw me over and he was like, sink or swim, and like I sank. He dove in and I was sitting on the bottom of the...
So you don't even know how to like propel yourself up?
No. Like I just again, I have taken swimming lessons and I cannot swim. It's not like
this is gonna be
people who don't know how to swim are afraid of the water. Or whatnot. Like, I've tried. I'm not afraid of the water. If I drown, I drown. Whatever. I love the water. Like,
we're gonna make this a video series. We're gonna teach you how to swim.
I want to. Please do.
Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to do this.
I really want to, because I want to go scuba diving. I want to go snorkeling and stuff like that. I can't.
We're going to figure it. We're going to figure this out. Somebody out there, be ready.
Yeah. We got summertime coming. It should be good. We just ain't going to Chester Frost. Fuck that. Nasty.
No, we're going to go to the pool.
Yeah, we'll go to a pool. Yeah, go to the Y or something. That'd be great. All right.
The reason he can't swim there is because the piss everywhere.
Ugh. That's why I say no to Chester Frost. Shit.
I think Chip, you're next now that you got on your tangent about not being able to swim.
Hey,
you
guys brought it up.
We're gonna figure this out. We'll find
Roger
out.
brought it.
We'll figure it out. I'm telling you, we're gonna go figure this out.
Go ahead, Chip. Go on to the next one.
So next up on the list is Chihayafura.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Probably not saying that right.
Chihayafura.
Yeah. It has 74 episodes, and it uniquely focuses on a purely Japanese card game / sport called Karuta. It's also one of the few sports anime with a female protagonist. Chihayafura ran for 25 episodes and an OVA in 2013. While it is about a game that Western audiences most likely have never heard of or played, it has a lot of non-Japanese fans. The series is critically acclaimed for its lovable protagonists and well-written side characters who instantly stole fans' hearts. Yeah, so I know nothing about this one.
I don't either. But it's on Crunchyroll.
Yep.
Yes.
I did look up.
It's got multiple seasons. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's got 74 episodes.
It's got 3 seasons now.
3 seasons, yeah.
And the last season came out in 2020. Wow.
Yeah. I did look up Maruta, the card game.
Karuta?
Karuta, however you pronounce it. But I looked it up. This is strange. It's derived from, it says that the playing cards introduced to Japan by the Portuguese traders during the mid-16th century.
You could have just watched the trailer.
Yeah, but we're recording right now. I didn't want to watch the trailer while we was recording. I'll watch it later. But anyway, I just found it interesting. All right. Moving on to the very next one on the list. Raj, I think it's you.
Next one on the list is Ping Pong the Animation. I actually have seen this one. It's actually a pretty good one. But Ping Pong the Animation's art style is instantly recognizable. It has one of the medium's most unique art style. It is different and may take some getting used to, but it shouldn't make viewers avoid the sports jam. The show took a lot of risk as there is no fan service, no giant colorful eyes, and some objects are drawn in a misshaped manner. Yeah, it really did this weird calligraphy style. Not calligraphy style. I forget what this is called, but the style is very like super paper style. You can tell it's hand drawn.
It kind of looks like, Beavis and Butthead-esque.
Just hand drawn, I guess. Like that's
yeah.
But the ping pongs in the show are even perfect circles, and the characters in ping pong are excellent and are a joy to watch develop. Their conversations feel natural, and there are some moments of witty, dry humor. And the two friends are opposites on being energetic and cocky, while the other is quiet and passive. It did have 11 episodes, super easy to get through. It's on Crunchyroll for sure, but I think it's also either on Hulu or Netflix. I can't remember.
Hulu or Netflix for sure, because I queued it up and was going to watch it, but I couldn't get past the art style, which is shitty of me.
It's something you definitely have to get used to, because I think it took me 3 chances to actually watch it.
Yeah, so I've probably watched 5 minutes of episode 1, and that's it. Just because just because I couldn't get past the art style. That's my own personal bias, I guess.
I mean, like I said, it's kind of hard to get into. It took me 3 chances, but it's on Crunchyroll and Funimation only now for the show.
Okay.
Right. Well, that being said, let's move on to the very next one. Is this the last one of the night?
No, we got one more.
Okay, cool. All right. Then the next one we're going to talk about is it me or is it you,
It's
right?
you.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Just a ping pong.
Okay. The next one is Prince of Tennis, and this has 178 episodes. Many sports anime protagonists start out as total novice at their sport. However, Prince of Tennis's Rayama, I want to say that's how it's pronounced,
Ryoma.
was recognized as a prodigy. Rayama, thank you. Rayama, got it. Rayama was recognized as a prodigy when he was 12 years old. He started strong right from the debut, his debut in the tennis world. Rayama, damn it, won tons of championships, but still could not defeat his father. Their rivalry is one of the series' main focal points. He joined a tennis team and spent the entire series honing his skills enough to finally defeat his father. Prince of Tennis is an exciting sports anime with a unique premise that the genre fans are sure to enjoy. Have you guys heard of Prince of Tennis?
I love Prince of Tennis. It's weird because the translations on some of the stuff doesn't translate correctly, I guess, because they call their sirs and hits differently than we would in English. But it's still it's incredible to watch. I feel like it's on Netflix or maybe Hulu. I watched it when it came out back in the day, but they just came out with a trailer for a new series or season, I guess. But the animation's also changed. It looks more CGI than it does hand-drawn animation.
That's what I've noticed. It's very 3D and CGI created.
Yeah, but no, it's super entertaining to watch. Super, like, it doesn't feel dry at all. The first season is like 80 episodes, but it tells a really great story overall. There's 3 or 4 seasons, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like you said, almost 180 episodes. But no, a new season coming out. I'm actually excited for it. It may already be out. I'm not actually sure.
Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Prince of Tennis.
It came out last year. Sorry, 2022. But yeah, it's out.
2022. Yeah.
It came out in March.
Yeah. And it's originally it was a manga from 1999 that ran from 99 to 2008, and there's 42 volumes.
Yeah, I think the show started around 2003, maybe. Super young. It's super early on. I guess that's when the animation may have changed. 2005, sorry, but 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were only off about 2 years.
Oh, right. I lied. It actually started in 2001, so I was off by 2 years still, but it's actually started in 2001 and ran to 2005.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I'm excited for the new season. See what they do that's different. But I guess
it looks really good.
Yeah.
But I guess it's up to you, Chip, for the last one of the night.
Yeah, let's move on to the last one of the evening. We're going to talk about Run with the Wind, and this has 23 episodes. So Run with the Wind, as the title suggests, is a series about running. I wonder if Forrest Gump's in this, just saying. It's a character-driven story. Everybody has their own reasons for running, and each character has their own baggage to unpack. Running turns out to be a form of catharsis for most of them. The focus is primarily on the 10-person team, but each character is given plenty of time in the spotlight. Additionally, unlike many other sports anime, Run with the Wind is about a group of college students. Older viewers will definitely appreciate this series.
It's really, really good.
I was going to say, I watched the trailer, and it does look really good.
I think it's the same people that did Haikyuu, Chip.
Okay.
It looks like because one of the main characters looks like Well, the characters from Haikyuu actually, like, they super resemble them. But no, when I first watched this just on a whim, because I think I actually watched it at a convention when I bunked with somebody and they had it playing. And I just fell in love with it.
So is it more about the sport of running, or is it more a coming of age tale with college students dealing with their
Both.
They're going okay.
Because it teaches you there's an actual sport. What is it called in the show? Let's see what the trailer says it. Chikusio. I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's an actual team sport. And it's actually really entertaining because you do learn about it, and it's a track and field kind of thing, sort of ish.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just entertaining to watch it. But no, it does have, because I mean, these are college kids, so they're experiencing life, like the next step of life.
Right. Yeah, so that's definitely something you'd want. You would definitely want to check out, especially if
It's only 23 episodes.
Yeah, not that long. Shouldn't take you no more than a day or two to get through it all the way, depending on how long the episodes are.
I think they're only 22-minute episodes.
Yeah, shouldn't be that long.
Yeah, so it's another production IG one, so that's why the animation looks so
similar.
Yeah, well, it's also the people that did Iowashi. That's why their character sort of looks the same.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, they definitely did. I'm pretty sure they did IQ. If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
I can't remember who does anything in one anime. But no, thank you guys for joining us for this first part of it. It's actually going to be a two-parter, so tune in for the next episode where we discuss the top 11 sports anime for beginners. Yes. And I think some of you can already guess who is probably going to be like the top parts, because there's only a select few that can be well regarded as being the top animes. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Like always, leave a like, comment, obviously subscribe. Tell us if you've seen any of these. What are some of your recommendations for beginners? And of course, tune in to catch the next episode. Turn it over to you guys.
Absolutely. Chip, anything you want to say before we get out here tonight?
As always, check out movementradio.us. That is your one-stop shop for all things Movement Radio.
And since we are speaking of anime tonight, a big shout out to the OG, GearAnime.com. Excuse me, GearAnime.com/Movement Radio. And use promo code MoveRadio at checkout, and you will receive free shipping here in the United States. Also, shout out to the rest of our sponsors. Shout out to Canva. Shout out to Zulily. audibletrial.com/Movement Radio, w.gg, Just Cash Clothing, Entertainment Earth, Elementor, and GetResponse. Shout out to all of our friends that's been down with us since day one. You know who you are. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you next time. Let's hit them with the outro.
Please do not leave without leaving a like, comment, share, and subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform and right here on YouTube.
Make sure that you subscribe on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Check out the YouTube channel, subscribe, click that bell to get notified of our latest videos. Streamlabs.com/Movement Radio/merch. Go cop some merch. And once again, movementradio.us, your one-stop shop for all things Movement Radio.
I am Chip Hazard.
I'm Talon Williams.
And I'm Roger Sierra.
And this is Movement Radio.
God's plan.